In our module on mastery, we've had a process where we've shot rockets of desire throughout the course of the year for each month, where we've popped them into envelopes and written ourselves letters or congratulatory aspects of who we are and who we are in that moment. And those rockets of desire, in some way, we can look at them as being our vision for the future, the vision that we see ourselves in, which is we've actually written it into the now. Like our conversation today evolved in around aligning our expectations with our vision and with who we are. And who we are, we act according to what we understand our values are within the context of this now moment. Now, our vision is something that we're calling into existence. It's not yet lived, although it still does exist within us. There are layers around us and perceptions and concepts which we have not become, like we spoke in the last lesson, we have not become yet in order for that vision to be in our current existence, manifested in the physicality. And so there's a, let's just feel into the vision and feel that aspect first. So we've got our vision, what we see for ourselves. We know how we want it to feel. We understand that pulse. We may have different imagery that pops in to create an aliveness for it. And then we have who we are here in this moment. And our vision has also its own pulse beat, where it becomes as self, as our I am. The vision and self, we're in a process of aligning expectations. I'll give an example. For self, we might have a mind construct expectation of, I want that in existence here right now. And this is how I expect it to look like when it's in existence. But that vision, it has its own frequency and it knows who you need to become in order for that to be in your physical existence. And so what I think would be a really great exercise to see is take self out, place self here, place vision here, and watch the interaction. Actually watch it, see what self, what your I am is asking of that vision. And have a look at the vision. It speaks a different language. Your vision speaks in frequency. Your vision speaks in frequency. And the self, yes, it speaks in frequency, but we want it like, so I want to pull out an aspect here. Do you know what I mean? Because we can also sit here and we can get down to a next level mind noodle. But I really want to sort of bring that in. Like, this vision may be, oh, sorry, the self may be, okay, it means X, Y, Z. Like, it's like, it means X number of clients. It means this, it means that. It means that I will feel like this when it has come alive and things like that. Whereas the vision knows that in order for that to occur, well, a lot of that may need to be dissolved. And perhaps what are the things that you're holding on to of what the vision needs to be and must be? Where is the I in it? I need to see this. I. It's successful if. What are your parameters? What are your like sort of, well, that doesn't exist unless it boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom. And genuinely look at that and actually go in and just go, what are the things that you go, well, it's this or it's not? And be radically honest with yourself. What your expectations are. Be radically honest. Not the one, not the expectations that not, and I'm sorry, actually, yes, the expectations where energetically you can say, no, but I don't really feel that way. That's just a whisper, like I can rise above it. Yeah, no, go there. Go there. And then ask your vision. Who do you need to become? Where am I becoming? What area am I becoming in? You've got your values, and we all act according to our values, which is amazing. Have some of your values become hardened, where they're not as in flow. I must say, from a personal point of view, and I look now, let's play with this as being not the vision, but like self and a friendship. I can tell you right now, I had very much many expectations, but the friendship wanted to be something else. And it was only until I let go of the, it must look like this, dot, 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 including like not just doing what they wanted or not just doing what I wanted, in order to allow that to evolve into what it was meant to be. I've had like over the last year, I've had some very humbling experience, but the most beautiful experiences where I was like, wow, I never saw that in you. I was blocking it. They weren't. I was. And yeah, some of that was through my values, where they become a little bit more hardened around the edges rather than being in a space of love, total acceptance of this beautiful being in front of me. Now, I can sit here and say, yes, that's the place I was coming from and things like that. And yes, that was what my intention was. But the actual truth of it, the version of who I am now, sees them in a different way and sees that and experiences it in a different way. So we all know that we need to grow to become our vision so that the vision is just part and it manifests into our life. We know that. But let's start looking at it in that aspect of let's align expectations with our vision and pull some of those out. And perhaps one of those might be the key if you simply softened it, where it just suddenly goes and opens the floodgates of the vision just becoming. I've recently had that in business with our other business, where I finally acted accordingly and did the process according to the way they had said. I had all my reasons as to why we were doing it one way and the other way. And I'm still wildly grateful because we learned so much. I'm going to tell you right now, the floodgates have opened just in the last few days. But I didn't see it. And subtly, I was fighting it. Now, when I look at it from this point of view, there was no subtleness about that fight. It was very prominent. So perhaps that's a question. In aligning your expectations with your vision, where are you fighting where the vision wants to go? Where are you standing in your ho, ho, ho as to where the vision wants to go? And yes, this is an aspect of mastery. This module is all about mastery. Mastery of self. Mastery of self is finding the bumps on the road and rising or becoming whatever it is that we're meant to become. Your vision sees more than what the current human self sees. Now, this is something that you can, because how we do anything is how you can do it, how you do everything. You can do it with the same with kids. When the kids are younger, you see more because you know more. The kid doesn't. When they get older, you see more because you know more, because you've experienced more. You've expanded. The kid doesn't. They fight. They think they know. Yeah. So we all have had that experience. We've all lived it. We've been on both sides. Now, this is the same thing in context with a friendship, in context with work, in context with learning a new skill. It's the same in all of it. So another way is, where are you a know-it-all for your vision? So I'm going to invite you to unknow so that you can live your vision, so your vision can live through you.